Hello everyone, and welcome to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Today, we'll talk about two of Turkey's most adored stars, Elçin Sangu and Barış Arduç, and the emotional reunion that has once again captured the attention of millions of fans. If you enjoy hearing about the untold stories behind Turkey's most talked about names, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the join button below to support the channel. Thank you, and now, let's get into today's story. A quiet distance. For years, fans had admired the incredible chemistry between Elçin Sangu and Barış Arduç. Ever since their unforgettable collaboration on screen, audiences had dreamed of seeing them together again, both professionally and personally. However, as both actors went their separate ways, life seemed to take them down very different paths. Barış married his longtime partner, and not long ago, he became a father for the first time, a moment that filled his fans with joy and admiration. In interviews, Barış spoke openly about how fatherhood had changed him. "You think you know what love is," he once said, "until you hold your child for the first time. Then everything changes." Those words showed a side of Barış that many hadn't seen before, gentle, mature, and deeply grounded. Meanwhile, Elçin focused entirely on her career. She became one of the most respected and sought-after actresses in Turkish television, admired for her discipline and emotional range. But behind the professional success, there was always a shadow, a deep mistrust toward love. The ghost of betrayal. Those close to Elçin often mention that her hesitation toward marriage stems from an old heartbreak. A long-term relationship that ended abruptly after betrayal left her wary of commitments. "Once trust is broken," she once said in an interview, "you can forgive, but you never forget. You learn to protect yourself differently." Fans who followed her personal journey noticed that despite being in a stable relationship, she always avoided questions about marriage. For Elçin, stability meant peace, not promises. And yet, a few weeks ago, something unexpected happened that reignited both public curiosity and old emotions. An unexpected visit. According to reports from reliable industry insiders, Elçin Sangu recently visited Barış Arduç on the set of his new series. The visit, which was said to be unplanned and discreet, took everyone by surprise, including some of the production crew. The reason, as it later emerged, was professional, or at least, that's what the initial reports claimed. Elçin had been offered a leading role in a new project by one of Turkey's most prestigious production companies. The producers, aware of her unmatched chemistry with Barış, wanted to reunite the two on screen after years apart. Still, Elçin wasn't entirely convinced. The series was emotionally heavy, centered around themes of loyalty, love, and betrayal, topics that hit a little too close to home. Before making any decisions, she wanted to discuss it with someone she trusted artistically, someone who knew her as both a performer and a person. And that someone was Barış Arduç. A meeting full of memories. Sources close to the actors revealed that their meeting lasted longer than expected. What was supposed to be a quick conversation about a potential collaboration turned into an emotional discussion about life, change, and the passing of time. One insider described the atmosphere as nostalgic but peaceful. "They weren't the same people they were years ago," the source said. "Barış has become a father, and Elçin has become more guarded." But when they spoke, it was like time hadn't passed. They understood each other in silence. Witnesses on set noticed that both seemed emotional when they said goodbye. Barış reportedly walked her to her car, placing his hand on her shoulder. A small but meaningful gesture that fans later described as the moment the cameras couldn't capture. The media storm. Of course, it didn't take long for the story to leak. Within hours, entertainment outlets were buzzing with headlines. Elçin Sangu visits Barış Arduç on set, new project or old feelings? Social media exploded with speculation. Some fans celebrated the idea of a reunion, while others warned against romanticizing what might simply be a professional meeting. One comment that gained attention read, "They built something beautiful once, but life took them in different directions. Maybe this is just closure, not a new beginning." Still, many couldn't ignore the visible chemistry between the two, a connection that had always felt genuine, both on and off screen. Barış's reaction. While Barış has not given an official statement about the meeting, those close to him say that he spoke of Elçin with deep respect afterward. "She's one of the few people who truly understands what this job demands," he reportedly told a friend. "She never pretends, she just gives everything to her work." As for his family life, sources confirm that Barış remains fully devoted to his wife and newborn child. His focus, they say, is on balancing work and fatherhood, a challenge that he seems to handle with quiet maturity. Still, even his most loyal fans admit that his connection with Elçin is something rare, a kind of artistic partnership that transcends time and circumstance. Elçin's perspective. For Elçin, the meeting reportedly brought mixed emotions. She admired the stability Barış had built for himself, something she had always struggled to find. In private conversations, she admitted that seeing him as a father changed her perspective on him completely. "He's calmer now," she said. "There's a peace in his eyes I hadn't seen before." Whether she'll accept the role that could reunite them remains a mystery. According to sources, she is still evaluating the offer, balancing between her career ambitions and personal boundaries. The fans speak. Across social media, fans continue to speculate. Has Elçin finally found closure with Barış? Or could this be the beginning of a new professional chapter for the beloved duo? Some fans are hopeful. If they share the screen again, it'll be magic. They bring the best out of each other. Others remain cautious. They've both moved on. Some partnerships should stay in the past, where they belong. No matter where the truth lies, one thing is certain: the connection between Elçin Sangu and Barış Arduç continues to fascinate millions. Beyond gossip. Perhaps what makes their story so compelling is its honesty. Life has changed them both. One became a devoted father, the other an independent woman guarding her peace. Yet, their paths still seem to cross at the most unexpected moments, as if reminding them of who they once were. Whether this latest encounter leads to a new project or simply closes an old chapter, it's a reminder that some connections never truly fade, they just evolve. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, should Elçin and Barış reunite on screen, or has that story already been written? See you in the next video. Take care, and goodbye.